What's good, superstars? Back with another Disney Pinnacle video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, fam? Pa, 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 bam, 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 bam. Knocking you out, just like the editions of the Star Wars Volume 2 or Wave 2 Volume 1 is knocked out as of today at noon Eastern. Very, very cool. But guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know when we post about Disney Pinnacle or whenever we're doing live streams, any of that good stuff. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. It's going to give you one of these stars next to your name. You're going to level up. The longer you hold on to the membership, you get a different level of a star. You can flex on them in the chat, but also you get entries into our giveaways at the end of every single month. The more the rarer your star, the more entries you get. And if you don't win, half your entries move on to the following month, whichever reward you to win at some point. Follow us on X, follow us on Instagram. But if you haven't, please join the Discord. I'm trying to let you guys know it is a valuable resource. We got team members from different projects checking in from time to time. We cover all the projects in the digital collecting space. Ones we're in, ones we're not in. If you want to see a project in there, we will make a section. It is the mall. It is the world of Discords at this point. We have all the projects. And shout out to Alan. He's been checking in from the Dapper team. He's been checking in on the Pinnacle chat. We also have a lot of people looking for that outlet to have conversations about Pinnacle. And it seems that the Superstar Money Discord has been hot. It's been very hot. I actually check in from time to time on the Dapper Labs Discord. And I have to say, I think the Superstar Money Discord has a little bit more engagement. So if you guys want to be part of that conversation, make sure you join the Discord. Link is in the description. And come have some fun with us over there. I want to share one thing on Twitter, and then we're going to jump straight into it. Been doing a little bit of a different format. Let me know in the comments how you like it. Do you guys miss the news? I've been trying to save the news maybe for live streams or maybe not every video, but every couple videos, depending on what's going on. But maybe I'm going to like cherry pick on what I want to talk about. I'm still working through it. But tomorrow we have a big spaces, but I wanted to show this off. Shout out to Will from Cryptoys, founder at Cryptoys. He says, so much at Cryptoys is happening right now. I cannot wait to share. And we certainly will share more very soon. So, I mean, he didn't have to post that. I don't know why he's posting that right now. He's got me very, very excited for whatever it is. And then this follow-up makes me a little bit even more excited. It says tons of progress on the marketplace, the mobile app, AR, different ways to play with your cryptos, new content, new characters, new partners, new features, and more. What is Will going to drop on us in 2024? We've been excited for this for a while. And he's just like, he's getting right to the point, saying like specifics in that tweet. Tomorrow, we're going to have to ask him about a little bit about that in the spaces if we get a moment too. So definitely come out and check out Collecting in the Digital World. We do it every single week with somebody from the Cryptoys team has been in there. We have Poof, we have Steph, we have Will coming tomorrow, and a special guest. We're going to announce that tomorrow morning, but make sure you got the reminders on. I'll set my own reminder, even though I'm hosting the space. And we can get together and chat. This is meant to be open forum. It's meant for everybody to come up, hang out, let's talk, let's just have a good time. We're all in this space together, and we want to get to know one another. And let's ask questions. We got important people in the space building that are going to be in these spaces. This is your opportunity to talk to some of these people. Why don't you come up? Why don't you ask your questions? And let's have a good time. That's what this is all about. Will is been a very big proponent of exposure for the space, and this is a great way that he shows it every single week, spending some of his time with you guys. So I think everyone here should take advantage and jump in there and give him some questions. Now on to some Disney Pinnacle. I have to show this guy off because this guy's putting in work. He doesn't even have access into the Pinnacle app. Shout out to Diamond NFL. We give him a shout out all the time, but it's honestly like I was going through some of his resources today, and I'm like, I got to share this with the fam. Because I was doing my own Excel sheets, and I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop doing the Excel sheets because this guy's already built it all. He did it with, I believe the guy's Adrian, who's been helping him build out the Flipside Crypto little portal that they've done. I'm going to show you it in just a second. But Diamond NFL, make sure you're following on Twitter. Again, like I said, if you're on Pinnacle, must follow. Puts out all great little threads, very detailed. We retweet them out as well for him, but he goes through the detailed lists. He has them sometimes. He puts out little teasers and stuff like that for what he's able to sleuth on the blockchain. And he's got great stuff like this that I'm going to show you in just a second on the Flipside Crypto website dashboard, I guess they call it. So why not? Let's just jump straight into it. Let's go into the dashboard, and basically it's flipsidecrypto.xyz/diamond. That's going to bring you to his profile, and he's got a little Disney Pinnacle section over here. I'm going to click that. Let me see. I think I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit, but anyway, he's got information. He's got mints. He's got wallets, and he's got Wave 1, which is now closed. Wave 2, Wave 3. So this is obviously from that open edition number 1 that they've been tracking open edition pins. So information gives you all your website links, gives you the Facebook pages, gives you a bunch of stuff. You got to put the Superstar Money Discord in there, Diamond. Let people know where to go and hang out. But very, very cool to see what they're building over here. Mints and wallets, also very cool. If you want to know the total number of mints, very transparent. 49,000 mints, just open edition. So this does not include limited edition, but 49,547 mints for open edition volume 1, which is the first 3 waves of Star Wars Princesses and Pixar. And obviously some of those waves aren't even out yet, so they've done well. Looks like they started off very, very hot right the first couple days there. It's by day as well, so 5,000, 6,000 mints on the first couple of days, and kind of tapered off, and now they're minting around 1,000 mints a day. Let's see if it's up to date. This is January 17th, which is tomorrow, so this might be ahead of time. Maybe this is UK time or something like that. It looks like some have been minted, but we'll have to learn exactly where Diamond's time zones are from. Also breaking it down by what do you call it? By sector, I guess you could call it. Lucasfilm, Pixar, and Walt Disney. If you want to check it out, the different colors are associated. So it looks like Lucasfilm, obviously Star Wars is taking home especially at the beginning, it was a big spread, but it looks like for the most part, Star Wars is your big winner. New wallets, active wallets, if you like that type of stuff. Today, 2 new wallets. Now, we don't know how many people are being allowed in. Like, has everybody been in and now we're waiting on new people coming in? Are these people just like coming in after seeing the email after a while? Like, I got a reminder email on my second email because I signed up with 2 emails. I'm not going to join with that email. I joined with the email I wanted to, but today I got a reminder email saying like, hey, are you going to join? What's going on? So, there's that. There could be people who get those emails and be like, oh, I didn't even realize. Let me sign up. And that could be what this is, because I feel like if it was a release day of like where you get new people coming in, I feel like that would have been a higher number. And it looks like the first day they let in 4.8 thousand people, new wallets. And then maybe as the people were joining, trickling in, and then it kind of slowed down. And then it looks like they gave another wave here where about another 700 people came in, and they did again another 800. So maybe they're like letting in 1,000 people at a time. It looks like they allowed some people in on the 28th of December, again on January 2nd, and now maybe they haven't let in people for a little bit, it looks like. So maybe we are due for another spike, and maybe you will get your lucky ticket. Make sure you fill out the survey. It just seems like you need to have that survey filled out from everybody that we have spoken to who has access. Seems like almost everybody has filled out the survey. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check your email, look for a Disney Pinnacle survey, fill it out, and then maybe you'll be in on the next batch of people, and you can enjoy this with us. It's only for iOS right now. We don't know when it's going to come for Android. I'm more bullish that thinking it will come sooner than later. Rob thinks it's going to come later down the line, and that this is like a long-term beta test. We will find out, but in the meantime, we'll cover it for you guys so you guys know what to expect if you do decide to jump in when it is the Android release. Okay, so this is just the mints and wallets. Like that's the first 2 tabs. Then we go into the actual tabs. So wave 1 is closed. These are the ones that came out and now you can no longer get. There's 3 different sets. They're here on the side. You got the Star Wars set, wave 1. You got the Princesses wave 1, and you got the Pixar wave 1. All are now gone. So these numbers are final. And you get the nice breakdown here, visual. If you're a pie graph guy, if you're a chart guy, you can check that out. Very, very cool. Diamond. And then you get like a little bit more by I don't know what we're going to call it, by IP, I guess. Star Wars Open Edition Wave 1. And you can see by character. You can see by rarity of character. The cool thing is that you can notice like any discrepancies here, I would think. So Darth Vader, did the silver sparkle end up passing the gold? I thought that the silver sparkle had the edge on the gold. Darth Vader looks like he caught up, but very cool way to check. So it looks like they all have the proper rarity order, but it was close on the Vader. That Vader silver sparkle was a close one again. And then the best part, this is one of my favorite parts, is you can go here, and I know you won't be able to see this as well, but on the side here, actually, you can't see that at all. So let me zoom in, and then I'll scroll over. And you can see here by number of mints, and you can organize it by number of mints. Oh, no, look, see? Darth Vader Golden and Darth Vader Silver Sparkle. Oh, it just came back. The gold, people bought up the Silver Sparkle and pushed it over by 17 mints. So this one here with the red boundary was actually a little bit more scarce than the gold. Leading into like the final days, looks like some people bought some capsules on the last day and evened it out and brought the gold a little bit rarer. So everything is back the way it should be. But at the same time, Darth Vader, people were buying them from the store more often, pushing the rarity down. And Stormtrooper digital display, that I don't think ever showed up in the rotating store. And that is the scarcest Star Wars pin. If you do have that one, you are in a lucky bunch. Only 271 of those in existence. Luke Skywalker 501 and Darth Vader 639. These are the digital display, the rarest rarities, and also the most expensive if they do hit the rotating store. The Darth Vader is considered a chaser. I think all the ones from Wave 1 are considered chasers. Like not all the ones, but like there's one from each IP in Wave 1. And then Wave 2 and Wave 3 do not have chasers. So if whatever chaser is going to mean down the line, Darth Vader was the chaser for this one. And here is your order. So, I mean, maybe you're better off having Golden Luke and Stormtrooper rather than having Golden Darth Vader, just because there's more, but it depends on what you like. Like obviously Darth Vader, much more popular character, probably will have a lot more demand in the future. Now we move on to the princesses. I wanted to show this off because this is now close, so it's like very cool to see the final numbers. Looks like the disparity is a little bit better here. You got a nice more like drop off per rarity, so like exactly where it should be. Belle is the chaser, and she is doing as such. I feel like this one did what it was supposed to do. Belle never showed up in the store. The digital display, if I go down here and I zoom by mint sizes, if you guys want an idea of the rarest stuff, 150 digital display for Belle. I think that's the rarest thing of all of Wave 1, Volume 1. So if you got that, you are in very, very elite. Cinderella right behind 211. And then Moana, she was in the store a few times at digital display, but still only 378. Got a couple of them and was regretting it during, but now that this is closed, I'm actually pretty happy about that. Only 378 digital display Moanas. I feel like that's very, very rare. And it looks like this one here went perfectly in order. All the standards, and then all the silver sparkles, all the goldens, and all the digital displays in that perfect order. The Star Wars one, a little bit more all over the place. But the standard was still the most common. And the silver sparkle, you had the golden Darth Vader. People were picking that up in the store like crazy, pushing it down below the silver sparkle, Stormtrooper and Luke. But if that was above, it would be a little bit where it should be again. So that's looking pretty cool. Nothing out of the ordinary when it comes to that. And then you got Toy Story Wave 1 Volume 1. And we had a little bit of a disparity in a couple places here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And there's actually one that we do not have in our collection. I don't believe we have that one. And you can kind of see it over here. The digital, actually, no, this, I think the way that they ordered this is wrong. That's why. So the golds are a little bit more rare in a couple cases. And I think the reason that it's showing up in this order is because maybe the first one they put in, the gold was the rare. So gold Woody is actually rarer than digital display Woody, which probably set up this rest of this chart so that gold would show last. But digital display is supposed to be the rarest actually from the it actually is the digital display Woody is the chaser, I believe. It is the chaser for this set. So the chaser is even less rare than the gold Woody, which we do not have on our collection. But the standards are still the most common. The silver sparkles in all three cases are the second most common, and then the digital display Woody is more common than the gold. So if you're the gold Woody, congratulations. But Bullseye is digital display is rare, and Jessie the gold is more rare. So in the Pixar first set, it's looking like the golds are more rare overall. We're gonna have to look at the numbers here to see the total numbers comparison. But Pixar was the least minted of all. The digital display is a little bit more minted than the princesses, but overall the total mint numbers were less on Pixar. So Bullseye digital display is the rarest. We do have that in the collection. Yes, 284 mints. I actually think we have two of those. We have two of those. Yes, we do have 284 mints. Then Jessie Golden, we ended up picking that up. We picked up that was a little bit of a disparity leading into the last few days. We saw her in the store. We scooped her. So we have a Golden Jessie. We have two. So we have all three of the most rare in this collection. We do not have Golden Woody. We don't have Golden Bullseye, I don't believe, but we do have digital Woody. So that is our collection from here. And everything sub 1,000 is even sub 600. They're all sub 500 actually, like the most rare, right? So I don't know if there's an influx of people and people are going to want that first set. I feel nice having that. But I want to move on, and I want to show you guys the next wave and show you maybe how you can kind of look at where things are in the market and see if there are any disparities. So far, looking quickly here, this is by set. So you got Lucasfilm, which is Star Wars, you got Disney, and then you've got Pixar over here. Looking like everything is falling in place so far, so no real disparities in terms of overall. But let's go by character, and we'll see. So we know that R2-D2, Obi-Wan, and Princess Leia, that just closed today, and we're on to wave 3 of Star Wars. But if we go and we do a deep dive on wave 2, so this is close. So these are also final numbers. It's looking like everything fell in the right order for all three editions. You got the digital display as the most rare, but R2-D2, he was in the store a few times. That digital display is up there in terms of number of mints, and Princess Leia's digital display is a little bit further down. I don't know if we have one. We were lucky to find her. All three showed up in the store. Obi-Wan at the end was showing up like crazy, so his numbers really pushed up. And if we go and we look at the mint sizes for this set, it should be less than the first set, but when you're comparing to Star Wars, so Leia 352, 642, and 695. So we saw that Pixar first set under 500 for the first couple pins. These ones are already over on the last. That Leia is pretty scarce if we're comparing to the rest of the set. And the third most rare is Golden Obi-Wan, which was actually in the store. And Golden Princess Leia is fourth. Digital display R2-D2 is the fifth most rare pin. That R2-D2 one is very clean though. Like obviously being a droid and having the glitch effect almost feels like natural. But we do not have all three digital displays as the rarest because of the R2. Everything else seems to be in line. If we go to the Princess is still in the store, this is where we can start to see if there is anything that might be an anomaly or might end up being an anomaly. So far, looks like everything is in order. We got standards followed by silver sparkle, followed by gold, followed by digital display on all of them. Tiana has not hit the store. The digital Tiana has not hit the store. Very obvious from this chart. If she shows up, I do expect to see a jump in that number. But if we go to the total numbers, take a quick look here, we're going to see only 89 Tianas versus 366 and 376 of 366 is Golden Tiana. So even Golden Tiana is the second most rare pin. If you do see that in the store, might be something that you might want to look out for. If you were just waiting on the digital, Golden might be just as good because she has been super scarce to show up. I do expect that if these digitals don't show up as often, Rapunzel's been there a few times, 382, Mulan's been there a few times, 376. I do expect that this Golden Tiana maybe will show up again more often than these other ones, but cannot confirm because we do not know exactly how it works. But that gold Tiana seems to be an outlier. If I do see it, I might have to pick one up because you don't know. But the rest of the stuff looks like we are in order. If we go with the Toy Story, this one is not. Oh no, this is out. This is wave 2. This is out right now, and we have an extreme disparity on this one. Digital display is the second most common Buzz Lightyear. It's been in the store a few times already. So Golden Buzz is the rarest if you're able to see that, and digital display, silver sparkle is even more rare than digital display at this point. And then we go to the next one, and it seems to be that even the Golden Rex is now the rarest Rex. But when it comes to Ham has not been in the store yet, and everything is in order for Ham. So when we go, I'm expecting that Ham to be the scarcest one from this set, only 83. And again, Pixar showing that it is less popular than the other two. You don't even get to 500 editions until somewhere in the standards. So everything else is less than 500 editions. It's also been out the shortest amount of time. We do have to look at it like that. But Golden Rex, second most scarce. Digital Rex just popped up in the store the other day. But then golden ham and digital display ham is under 100 editions right now. If you get him in the chaser, in the mystery capsule, you're really, really lucky. Golden Buzz also, I think he's been around, but people are sleeping on it because they want the digital. Gold might be the way to go. I mean, I'm liking how it's not necessarily the digital that's going to be the most scarce, even though it's the hardest to get from the mystery capsules. Very different dynamics when it comes to this. And if we want to take a quick look at Wave 3, because it just released today, let's see what's happening with the Star Wars stuff. I'm just going to show this one. C-3PO, Chewbacca, and Han Solo. Looks like everything is in order for all three of them. If we want to look at the total mint sizes, you can do this on the app just to find mint sizes, but this is a nice organized place. 67, 67, 71. I have not seen any of the digital displays in the store yet. We're going to have a flip over here in an hour. Maybe we'll get one. Maybe we won't. But a lot of people happy about Han Solo, about Chewbacca. First time seeing them on blockchain. The Goldens under 200, under 300. The Silver Sparkles under 400. And we got the normals, the standards, right under 900 there. So we still got lots of time on this one. Just came out today, so you got a couple weeks. But I feel like this website very underrated. I'm never making Excel again. I'm just going to use this website. I'm going to refer to it all the time. Shout out Diamond. Shout out to all the help that you've been getting. And guys, I mean, if you haven't already, make sure you're following Diamond NFL on Twitter. And then if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know when we post great stats like this. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.